Bruno Fernandes' stats this season. So what is his best position? So the sort of options I'm going to give you is, obviously we saw him play under Ruben Amorim in a midfield deeper, where he was a bit more restricted. We see him now play as a number 10 in a 4-2-3-1. Or is he better in a midfield 3? Where would you say, in order of 1, 2, 3, would you prioritise where he should play?
It reminds me a lot, Bruno, when Kevin De Bruyne, because it was very similar. There are players that they don't play in positions. You cannot just say to a player like this, you are this position, because they need to adjust where the space is in relation of the opposition. Sometimes you play and they are man mark. The opposition will stop them and will go man mark. So you cannot just limit. You can trust these players to find their space. What Bruno needs to be is close enough to make the final pass.
So higher up the pitch, basically.
However it will be. If you play against Spain, it will be in a position number 10. But if you play against a lower block, there will be somebody there and there'll be lower marking. Then he'll have to drop a little bit and maybe having a longer attack. So I think the context of the game will tell you where the player should be.
But he has to be close enough to the final third.
He has to be.
What were you thinking when you were watching him for United and he was sat deep with Casemiro for all those matches?
No, I could understand what the coach was trying to do, because obviously if you're playing in a 3-4-3, that you got 2 wide players plus the 2 10s, plus a number 9, you got 5 players that they are in front, being able to get the ball from the centre halves. But it is depending what you're looking for. I think at that time the coach was looking for somebody that he would have longer possession, that he would get probably that ball from the centre half, somebody that he could have that personality to almost build up the play. For us in the national team, we like him on the final pass, on the shot from distance. That efficiency, like the expected goal, needs to be really, really high when Bruno plays.
I think his expected goals is, I think, nearly 9. I mean, 12 assists. His numbers are phenomenal, aren't they?
Incredible. And he's into that, the way he sees the game. And he's got that capacity of in front of an open goal, he will give the assist. He gets more joy out of an assist rather than a goal. And that's a gift to
the same as Ronaldo.
But of course, no. But Cristiano, I think he's got his career has gone through phases where he wanted to be the top goal scorer. He wanted to win certain aspects individually. I think now it's changed.
Yeah.
I think he would. I remember a game against Turkey in the Euros. He's 1v1 with the keeper, and he scored 0 goals in that tournament. And it was a little bit of a noise of he didn't. He just squared it to Bruno Fernandes to score a clear assist. The power that assist had in the dressing room was stronger than scoring the goal. Wow.